Hi, I'm Andy Jones. Welcome to the Control Room. So today you're going to see my live reaction to Freedom, The Wolves Within by Epica. Now this took place during a live stream that happened about a week ago when I was celebrating my 2,000 subscribers. This means that it was a very spontaneous reaction. It was posted in the chat as a request. I reacted. So this is my second Epica reaction. The first one was the Skeleton Key, which happened at my 1,000 subscribers live stream. Now I'm looking to get into more. Now I've jumped into the rabbit hole and it's time to explore. I have to admit I was a little annoyed because just a few hours after I put the Skeleton Key review online, I discovered that Epica had just held a live stream concert just a few hours later, and I knew nothing about it at all. So this may be a good thing because, of course, otherwise I would have seen a bunch of songs and not had a chance to then react spontaneously to them here. So I hope that there's a DVD or a Blu-ray of that later that I can buy once I know the songs better. I have a few friends now that are going to be very happy that I'm exploring Epica's music more because I've been meaning to for a while, so here it is, it's happening. The volume is a little quiet at the beginning, so it gets pushed up after about a minute. Don't let that bother you too much. Next time I promise I will make sure that the volume is sufficiently loud from the beginning. Okay? Without further ado, this is Freedom, The Wolves Within by Epica. Let's do this. Shall we jump in there for a moment? Lots happening in this one. Wow. This video, for a start, it seems like we have a mix of Avatar and Game of Thrones in there. We have the blue eyes, we have the white direwolf, we have burning all around like the dragon fire of Game of Thrones. This is interesting. I wonder what the idea behind this story was. I wonder where it's come from. But it's called The Wolves Within, of course, so those direwolves are not surprising. But yeah, there's a very kind of Game of Thrones-esque theme to it, and a little mix with the Avatar, almost like the White Walkers, actually, you know, from Game of Thrones with those blue eyes. But yeah, certainly enjoying it. And I'm enjoying hearing Simone there. There's great volume on her voice, very expressive. The guitar is playing a really cool riff there at the beginning that I'm enjoying, and the drum work is really good. There's a lot of kind of double bass pedal work going on in there that's really interesting too. So I can't say a whole lot about the lyrics. There's no subtitles there. I've been kind of trying to pay attention to everything at the same time, but the message in there is about truth from what I understood at the beginning, and I'm excited. Let's keep going.
Restore your
So proper battle scenes going on here. Very Game of Thrones. Very, very Game of Thrones. I mean, what's really interesting, though, it seems like in this one, the good guys are the ones with the blue eyes, right? And that's the polar opposite to Game of Thrones. That's what I'm guessing, at least. You know, this person seems to be like the kind of last fighter standing. And then you've got the white wolf with the blue eyes. And I see here in the chat, it's the struggle within every person between revenge and forgiveness, good and bad. So I guess this person's fighting with themselves then. The warriors are within, just as the wolves are within, fighting with each other to kind of get control of the personality and figure out who's going to come out on top. Is it fear? Is it, is it fear? Is it trust? Is it good or is it bad? Revenge, forgiveness. That's really cool. A really cool concept. So you've got like the White Walkers against the, all the good guys in Game of Thrones against each other inside you, which must give you stomachache sometimes, right? Okay. Wow. So much happening. And, really enjoying hearing Simone. The vocals really are just soaring. You can hear the words pretty clearly. Lots going on. That hook in the chorus is fantastic. I really like that. I'm not sure. I think I might even prefer this to the Skeleton Key. It's been a while since I saw it, but I think I might even prefer this one to the Skeleton Key. Is it from the same album? Are they both from the album that came out just a few months ago? Maybe someone could clear that up for me. Because I don't know much Epica. I know about Simone quite well because I saw her on stage with Camelot a few times, but I haven't really checked out all that much Epica, and I've been doing it on purpose recently because, of course, I want to use my channel for that a little bit too. Okay, let's carry on. I don't want to interrupt this kind of final battle scene, but it's not stopping any time for me to pause, so I have to. Wow, lots happening there, and a lot of it's coming from the drums. There's so much going on there. These double bass figures, these kind of ride appearances there, also the kind of offbeat on the snare drum. The drums are really driving this, and those riffs from the guitar are coming through again and again. Really enjoyable. Wow. And yeah, this video is just so... you know, so many impressions coming from it. Okay, let's carry on with this last battle here. Nothing common with this life. Well, now that is a bit special. What's really interesting to me there is what's going on at the end, particularly because it seems like after this battle, the two sides are almost coming back together again. And I was sitting here thinking, what's going to happen if someone wins this battle? If one wolf wins against the other, if one of the fighters wins against the other, what's going to happen there? Because typically, when we have these inner conflicts, when we're kind of trying to figure out which side is going to win inside us, the other side doesn't disappear. It just kind of gets quieter and maybe comes back again later. So here I also wondered, what's going to happen here when one side has won and the other has lost? And it almost seems like they're reuniting a little bit at the end, having had this huge fight and nobody's really died from it, that they're kind of coming back together and kind of just meeting and seeing each other again, reuniting. And that's a really cool ending, actually. Kind of makes you wonder what the point of the fight was, and that's always the way. Psychologically, we have these huge fights, we have these huge battles, and then at the end we kind of think, what was all that about? So I actually really like this. Very, very well thought out. And what I also noticed at the end with that fight, that one of the eyes was blue and the other had turned orange, almost like the two sides is united inside the fighter. And the child also, with the blue eyes, sitting there kind of overlooking everything. Was the battle inside the child? Was the child just observing? What was going on there? So for a first impression, wow, I kind of need to go back and check out some more Epica, I have to admit. So there we go. 2 great songs. 2 reactions, both hits. And I'm really curious as to where to go next. The comments on the Skeleton Key video were a little bit divided as to whether I should stick with the songs from the Amiga album or to go into the extensive back catalogue that Epica has. So help me out. Let me know. Where should I be going next? And if you'd like to talk about Epica more and my music reactions and reviews in general, then I have a new Discord server that you can hop onto, make recommendations there. Please also do consider connecting with my Twitch and my YouTube channels because I do live reviews and reactions there every so often. I do regular Thursday night streams on Twitch. I also do songwriting streams, and I also do YouTube reviews and reaction streams every 1,000 subscribers. So help me get there. Hit the subscribe button on here, hit the notifications bell so you know when the next premiere is and you can join me for that. And do connect with my other social media channels if they appeal to you as well. But for the moment, thank you all for tuning in. I look forward to next time. Take care. Bye-bye. So there we go. 2 reaction videos, 2 fantastic songs. And I am curious to know where we go next. The comments were a little bit divided on the skeleton. There we go. 2 reactions, 2 fantastic songs. Now I know that I'm aware. And on top of that, if you'd really be... The comments in the Skeleton Key video were a little bit divided as to whether I should carry on with the new one. Happily jump onto the server, talk to me, maybe we can open an Epica thread there. Alright, so I hope you can take care.